Hello. Today I will be giving you a look inside my mind. What goes on there when I'm trying to organize stuff, because I just moved here, the rest of my stuff. I need to organize it. First things first, you need to look at what you have, what space you have available, and start putting things into piles to know how much of what you have. I have quite a few clothes. I will probably do them last. I know where clothes go, I know how much space I have for them, and yeah, I'll do those last. Alright, one bag cleared. That was just clothes. You gotta deorganize to be able to organize afterwards. This is my bags bag. Alright, so I've cleared this out. I've gotten rid of all the clothes. They're on the bed now. I've got all the actual stuff to deal with. It's not much, so it should be relatively easy. As I said, the first thing you need to do is realize how much space you have. So these clothes, I'm gonna have to fit them all in there. These things, I'm gonna have to fit on this drawer, and right here. No, wait, I've got one more of those boxes, so let's get into this. As I said, first you've got to lay it all out. I've got a lot of random crap here that does not go together one with the other. I've literally got like a plastic bag. I've got this and elastic. I've got really just random stuff. Let's get to organizing this. You kind of want to group things up with will use and won't use, as in it might come in handy later, but not currently or frequently. For example, this is a prop that I used and probably won't use again for a very long time. Just like this Christmas thing. This is a little box that I really do not want. So I've neatly arranged this little yarn ball and put it together with the stuff that will come in handy maybe in one occasion or the other. You gotta minimize the space you occupy with things. So for example, in here I just literally have a bag with some coins that I like to store. This is another bag with earphones and random earphone stuff, which I will store inside this bag, along with this button that's inside the bag. It's all gonna go in that bag, along with things to cover my laptop holes will also go in that bag. Alright, so I'm quite a card enthusiast, but not a card enthusiast. I don't really like them, so I'm gonna store them away in someplace that's more memory important. I actually did need an elastic from some other cards, so I'll keep that. This pen can't store anything else in it anymore, but it still has some memory stuff in there, so as well, same place. These are to replace or to use. This is also kind of a memory thing. These are photos. This, I don't really use this. This is a box. It's good to store stuff. And this is just something for me to remember the exact thing that I used once, and it is literally the best thing to use for your hair. It is so good. Right. So much of this is about your own preference and you knowing what you want to do with your stuff and how it fits into your life, how much you're going to use it. And I'm going to store these things in this thing, but some of them don't belong there. For me, I feel like they don't, which are these things and this, as well as this. So these things will go in there. And so some stuff has been stored away and now has its own place. This little piece, this should be in there inside one of the bags. Do not be afraid to undo that. Put this back in the place that it's supposed to be. Do not just throw it out. Keep it somewhere and do it some other time. This is going somewhere else. I'm still unsure where, but I'll find out. A lot of this stuff is going inside this bit, so I can just kind of separate that. Now, sometimes you might find things that you don't really know. As one says for remove clutter, one also says this might come in handy when you need to poke something out or something. This little thing, and the space that it occupies is very small, so you can keep it. These are going in there, this and that, but this is too big, so this is going somewhere else. Things that are related to this are compass, calculator, pen that I have. These two are going together somewhere, and this bag is going to the kitchen. Now I have groups, as you can see. I have groups of organized things of where each thing is going. This cord is for the calculator. Instruction manual is also for the calculator, so that will go somewhere, either related to here or to this. This is the kind of thing that would go along with this too. Look for other stuff or places where we can store it. Don't forget to clean your stuff. For this, I've decided that I'm going to store it in there. These I'm gonna keep on for a bit longer to see what else comes up. These I'm going to actually store along with that in here. There's a few more here that I have somewhere. This here is a whole new process. This has been clearly the most obvious separation for me. Big stuff goes in the middle because it's easy to take out and it won't get stuck. This I actually will store somewhere else, probably in here, because I don't actually use that ever. These shall go along into a pen one, pencils in another one, a rubber, perfect fit for here. It should go in here with these in there. When it's facing the wall, everything I need in just one side. So the other side is just things that I need less often. Alright, it's clear. Looking at this, I realize instantly there are a few categories. There's books, sketchbooks, and drawing things. Cactus in a bag and a box. What space I have left and where to store it. Actually, this would be a good book place. So I've organized things in a way that makes sense to me. Stuff that's to store that I won't really ever visit unless I need something specific. This is a notebook on my acting stuff that's really old, along with things for envelopes and my acting folder. Just some memories. I'll go along with this. Some notebooks for school that I will probably put along somewhere there, along with other school stuff. Drawing stuff, still yet to be decided. Books ordered by, I won't really touch these. Cool looking, might read. Good old box and a bag to take away, and 2 pieces of decoration to put somewhere here or somewhere else. So all of these are going in there. Order it by things that you use and how often you use them. It fit, it's good. I'm done here. Now sometimes you'll encounter problems like this where you planned to put this in here but it's too big. Sometimes organizing is redoing stuff. Small technical failure. This does not fit here either, which means this was a waste of time. Cell in this box along with this envelope thing and acting thing there. And here I'm storing these replacement things along with lenses, some stuff that I know I'll use. These are things I'll use. Alright, and we're nearly done. I've decided to order the books not in how often I might pick them up, but in order of size. So they go from protruding outwards a lot to smaller, smaller, so that then I can put these in here too. With these, they made sense to be put here. This, to me, makes sense to be here with my important box, and this also needs to be stored somewhere. It was lots of work to get all of this in order, but I got it done, and so can you. Organize your shit.